A road roller is a compactor-type engineering vehicle used to compact soil, gravel, concrete, or asphalt in the construction of roads and foundations. Similar rollers are used also at landfills or in agriculture. In some parts of the world, road rollers are still known colloquially as steam rollers, regardless of the method of propulsion. This typically only applies to the largest examples. History. The first road rollers were horse-drawn, and were probably just borrowed farm implements, since the effectiveness of a roller depends to a large extent on its weight. Self-powered vehicles replaced horse-drawn rollers from the mid-19th century. The first such vehicles were steam rollers. Single-cylinder steam rollers were generally used for base compaction and run with high engine revs in a low gear to promote bounce and vibration. For the crankshaft through to the rolls in much the same way as a vibrating roller. The double-cylinder compound steam rollers became popular from around 1910 onwards and were used mainly for the rolling of hot-laid surfaces due to the smoother running engines. However, both cylinder types are capable of rolling the finished surface. Steam rollers were often dedicated to a task by the gearing as the slower engines were for base compaction, whereas the higher geared models were often referred to as chip chases, which followed behind the hot tar and chipping laying machines. Some road companies in the United States used steam rollers through the 1950s, and in the UK, some remained in commercial service until the early 1970s. As internal combustion engine technology improved during the 20th century, kerosene, gasoline, and diesel-powered rollers gradually replaced the steam-powered counterparts. The first internal combustion-powered road rollers were very similar to the steam rollers they replaced. They used similar mechanisms to transmit power from the engine to the wheels, typically large, exposed spur gears. Some users did not like them in their infancy, as the engines of the era were typically difficult to start, particularly the kerosene-powered ones. Virtually all road rollers in commercial use now use diesel power. Users on a road, start to finish. Road rollers use the weight of the vehicle to compress the surface being rolled or use mechanical advantage. Initial compaction of the substrate on a road project is done using a pad foot drum roller, which achieves higher compaction density due to the pads having less surface area. On large freeways, a four-wheel compactor with pad foot drum and a blade, such as the Caterpillar 815 825th series machine, would be used due to its high weight, speed and a powerful pushing force to spread bulk material. On regional roads, a smaller single pad foot drum machine may be used. The next machine is usually a single smooth drum compactor that compacts the high spots down until the soil is smooth, and this is usually done in combination with a motor grader to get a level surface. Sometimes at this stage a pneumatic tire roller would be used. These rollers feature two rows of pneumatic tires that overlap, and the flexibility of the tires provides a kneading action that seals the surface, and with some vertical movement of the wheels, enables the roller to operate effectively on uneven ground. Once the soil base is flat, the pad drum compactor is no longer used on the road surface. The next course would be compacted using a smooth single drum, smooth tandem roller, pneumatic tire roller in combination with a grader and a water truck to achieve the desired flat surface with the right moisture content for optimum compaction. Once the road base is compacted, the smooth single drum compactor is no longer used on the road surface. The final wear course of asphalt concrete is laid using a paver and compacted using a tandem smooth drum roller, a three-point roller or a pneumatic tire roller. Three-point rollers on asphalt were very common once and are still used, but tandem vibrating rollers are the usual choice now, with the pneumatic tire rollers needing action being the last roller to seal off the surface. Rollers are also used in landfill compaction. Such compactors typically have pad foot or sheep's foot drums, and do not achieve a smooth surface. The pads aid in compression due to the smaller area contacting the ground. Configurations. The roller can be a simple drum with a handle that is operated by one person, and weighs 100 pounds, or as large as a ride-on road roller weighing 22 short tons and costing more than $150,000. A landfill unit may weigh 59 short tons. Roller types: pedestrian-operated rammer, walk-behind plate compactor light, walk-behind plate compactor heavy, trench roller, walk-behind roller light, walk-behind roller heavy, ride-on smooth finish tandem drum, single drum roller, pneumatic tired roller aka rubber tire multi-wheel, combination roller, three-point roller, ride-on soil, landfill compactor with pads, feet, spikes, single drum roller, four-wheel, three-point, tandem drum, other tractor-mounted and tractor-powered. Drawn rollers are towed rollers. Impact compactor, drum roller with rubber-coated drum for asphalt compaction. Log skidder converted to compactor for landfill. Wheel loader converted to compactor for landfill. Drum types. Drums are available in widths ranging from 24 to 84 inches. Tire roller types. Tire rollers are available in widths ranging up to 2.7 meters, with between 7 and 11 wheels. 7 and 8 wheel types are normally used in Europe and Africa, 9 and 11 in America, and any type in Asia. Very heavy tire rollers are used to compact soil. Variations and features on some machines. The drums may be filled with water on-site to achieve the desired weight. When empty, the lighter machine is easier and cheaper to transport between work sites. On pneumatic tire rollers, the body may be ballasted with water or sand, or for extra compaction wet sand is used. Modern tire rollers may be filled with steel ballast, which gives a more even balance for better compaction. Additional compaction may be achieved by vibrating the roller drums, allowing a small, light machine to perform as well as a much heavier one. Vibration is typically produced by a free-spinning hydrostatic motor inside the drum to whose shaft an eccentric weight has been attached. Some rollers have a second weight that can be rotated relative to the main weight to adjust the vibration amplitude and thus the compacting force. Water lubrication may be provided to the drum surface from onboard sprinkler tanks to prevent hot asphalt sticking to the drum. Hydraulic transmissions permit greater design flexibility, while early examples used direct mechanical drives. Hydraulics reduce the number of moving parts exposed to contamination and allows the drum to be driven, providing extra traction on inclines. Human-propelled rollers may only have a single roller drum. Self-propelled rollers may have two drums, mounted one in front of the other, or three rolls, or just one, with the back rollers replaced with treaded pneumatic tires for increased traction. Gallery. Manufacturers. Key SD equals single drum. TD equals tandem drum. PT equals pneumatic tire. Rubber tire. Multi-tire are also common. 3P equals three-point rollers. These are very similar to the old steam roller design.